Hello, hello guys, nagbabalik ulit tayo. This is part 3 of our discussion. Okay. Testimony is an evidence given by the competent witness under oath. It is the particular kind of evidence that comes to the court by the witnesses and affirmation in the presence of the tribunal. Yan guys. Diba? Yung kung napag-aralan nyo na yung evidence na tinatawag natin, is a part of evidence daw to guys. Yung tinatawag natin court testimony. Kaya nga diba sinabi ko sa inyo kung ano, ito parang karuktong lang ng evidence na pinag-aralan natin talaga sa ating criminology curriculum, 'di ba guys? At nandun din siya sa sa procedure. Halos magkakapatid sila. Kaya pag nagbigay ako ng quizzes sa inyo, ng examination sa inyo, huwag kayong magtaka kung mayroong evidence o procedure dahil halos magkakapatid lang naman yan mga yan. Okay? Yan guys. Dito sa testimony ng isang victim o mga nagtetestimonya, dapat competent daw to guys. Tapos under oath. Kasi pag nagsinungaling sila, pwede silang balikan o makasuhan ng perjury na tinatawag natin. On the trial of the cause of testimony may be delivered by a witness either orally or in the form of deposition of affidavits yan. It's either orally o verbally na tinatawag natin o form na affidavits guys. Gagawa lang siya ng letter na magsasabi na ganito ang nangyari sa isang insidente. Kung ayaw niya mag-testify sa court. Ano niya naman yan? Karapatan niya naman. Reference for court testimony may be derived from Part 3 and Part 4 of the revised rules on the criminal procedure. Diba? Nandun din siya sa criminal procedure natin guys. In evidence. Aqua tends to proper courtroom conduct, trial, and procedure in the primary purpose in the court testimony. Familiarization with the court of personnel and legal form as was as the emphasis in how to effectively testify as a witness, particularly for a law enforcement officer, criminologist, and the forensic expert yan. Yung mga nagte-testify dito guys, yung mga expert witness na tinatawag natin, yung may mga kapangyarihan o may alam talaga because na pinag-aralan nila to, alam nila kung paano nila i-handle ang isang bagay o paano sila mag-testify sa isang bagay. Katulad ng mga criminalistic guys. For example, yung mga fingerprint natin, di ba? Yung ballistic, sila yung nag-aano dyan. Yung mga criminologists naman guys, ito yung mga nag-a-assume o sila yung nagsasabi kung ano ba yung nangyari talaga, kung ano ba yung mga, because criminologists is particular to the crime, di ba? Alam nila kung ano yung mga paikot-ikot na isang krimen. Yan. Example, forensic expert yan. Yan. Call to order. When the judge entered the courtroom, the clerk of court or bailiff announced, "All rise. The court is now on session. Silence is enjoined." Yan. Call to order guys. Ito yung una. Pambungad. Nandito na daw yung judge sa loob ng Korte Suprema. Ang katahimikan ay maaari nating ibigay para maayos na maisagawa yung session na tinatawag. Yan. Roll call of cases. Yan. The clerk of court read aloud the criminal case number. Kung ano yung number ng criminal case guys. People of the Philippines versus the accused of the specific crime. Yan. The prosecutor stand up and state, "For the people, your honor ready," while the defense will state, "For accused, your honor ready." Yan. So yung prosecutor, sasabihin niya, for the people guys, yung people of the Philippines siya, stand siya, ready na daw, your honor. Pagdating naman ay defense guys, yung defense natin, so niya ready na rin yung order, yung akusado. A judge is a public officer appointed to preside and administer the law in the court. He is charged with the control proceeding and decision and question of their discretion and law. A magistrate justice are obtained used synonymously and interchangeably with the term judge. Yan guys. Ang isang judge ay isang public officer na appointed base sa kanyang kakayahan at isa batas na sinasabi sa kanya na ina-appoint siya. Clerk of court is a person employed in public office whose duties includes filing, motion, pleading, judgment, etc., issues, process, and keep records of a court proceeding yan. Ang trabaho ni clerk of court guys ay yung filing ng motion, yung pleading, yung judgment, siya yung magsasabi kung ano na bang judgment na isang judge sa isang kaso, tapos siya din yung nakikip ng records pagdating sa court proceeding. The following fall under the responsibilities of clerk of court. Ito yung mga trabaho niya guys. Call to order, roll call, arraignment, pagbabasa ng sakdal, o guilty or not guilty, witness oath. Siya yung magsasabi yung ako po si blank, ay nagsasabi ng totoo, yan, uulitin ng nagsasalita din, at sasabihin ni clerk of court, marking of exhibit, yan, ipipresent lahat ng exhibit o lahat ng ebidensya pagdating sa Korte Suprema, yan, reading of the promulgation, yan. Ito, ikaw, Pedro, inaaksuhan ng isang pamamatay tao, di ba? Pero may ano sila dyan, tamang term sila dyan, guys. Ito, panghabang buhay ng pagkakakulong o reflection perpetua, yan. Trabaho ni clerk of court yan. A bailiff is a court of attendant or officer who has the responsibility of court session in the manner of keeping order, also referred to as sheriff, to whom some authority, guardianship, care is delivered, entrusted, or committed. Si bailiff naman, guys, ano yung tawag niya is siya yung attendant officer sa court. O pagdating sa court proceeding, guys, siya yung nag-handle ng court session. Yung dapat sunod-sunod, hindi dapat yung stop soy na tinatawag natin. Yung katahimikan ay kailangan sa loob ng Korte Suprema. Siya yung may hawak lang, guys, sa court session. An interpreter is a court person sworn at trial to translate the question and testimony of a witness who may be deaf or unfamiliar with the official language used in court. Yan. Si interpreter from the word itself, guys, kung si akusado, isang witness, guys, ay hindi talaga mapagsalita o meron siyang disability na tinatawag natin, eh siya yung mag-i-interpret sa judge o sa karamihan para mas maintindihan ng judge kung ano ba yung mga sinasabi nito. In the arraignment, the clerk of court reads the charge of the crime against the accused and asks the accused whether to plead guilty or not guilty. No, sa criminal procedure na tinatawag natin, guys, pinag-aralan natin yan, di ba? Nandun yung arraignment, nandun pa yung preliminary investigation, yung bail na tinatawag natin, other part. Diba guys? Swearing of witness is undertaken by the clerk of court in which the witness is instructed to raise his/her right hand while swearing to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. The witness is likewise ordered to state his/her name, age, address, and other personal circumstances. Yan, guys. Si witness, sasabihin niya yung mga lahat ng sasabihin ni clerk of court, pawang katotohanan at katotohanan lamang ang sasabihin niya. Sasabihin niya yung pangalan niya, ilang taon na siya, kung saan siya nakatira, tapos yung mga personal na buhay niya, kung ano ba ito. It's the duty of prosecution to prove the guilt of the accused in criminal trial beyond reasonable doubt. Ang trabaho ng isang prosecution o isang prosecutor sa loob ng Korte Suprema ay dapat mapatunayan nila ang isang akusado beyond reasonable doubt na walang halong walang halong negatibo o lahat positibo na siya talagang tinuturo na lahat ng ebidensya. The plaintiff is a criminal case in the people of the Philippines, composed of the state and the offended party represented in trial by the public prosecutor. Si plaintiff, guys, siya yung yung criminal case natin. Ito yung akusado, guys, yung people of the Philippines, siya yung tapos siya yung naghahawak. Hindi, guys, baliktad pala. Ito yung plaintiff natin, kumbaga biktima. Siya yung nahawak sa criminal case. Ang representative niya, guys, ay people of the Philippines. Siya yung pumuprotekta si state. A private prosecutor refers to another lawyer hired by the offended party or the victim under the control, supervision, public prosecutor. Ito naman, guys, yung private prosecutor, yan yung mga binabayaran, guys, o in-hired ng offended party o mga biktima para ma-supervise ni public prosecutor. Okay, guys. The witness for the prosecution is commonly the complainant. And, guys, the police officer yung conduct ng investigation. The medical legal officer yung nag-conduct ng medical legal pagdating sa mga masisailang kaso. Under forensic experts, eyewitness. The objective of the defense in criminal case is to see to it that the due process is observed and the right of the accused is protected. It is his duty to help acquit an accused. Yan, guys. Yung defense counsel, guys, sa tinatawag natin yung sa criminal case, talagang dapat mapatunayan na lahat ng binibintang sa akusado ay tama kasi pinoprotektahan din ng state yung karapatan ng isang akusado. Yan. The accused may be represented by a lawyer of his own choice or a counsel de officio who is court-appointed lawyer to defend dispute litigants. Yung counsel de officio na tinatawag natin, guys, kung walang lawyer si akusado, tinuturo lang ni ni judge, o ikaw, mag-counsel de officio ka dito sa isang ano na to, pagdating sa arraignment kasi guys, the plea of not guilty or not guilty, sila yung, kumbaga sila yung nagka-counsel, sila nagbibigay payo sa isang akusado. The witnesses of defense are usually the accused, his witnesses, eyewitnesses, private hard forensic expert, yan, ito yung mga akusado defense. A witness is one who present and personally sees or perceive a thing and make it known to the judicial tribunal by way of testimony. Yung mga witness guys, sila yung personally nakita nila yung isang pangyayari na o isang krimen, tapos i-present nila kung ano yung mga nakita nila. The order of trial commences with the presentation of evidence of the prosecution, followed by the presentation of the defense evidence, the rebuttal evidence, and rebuttal evidence. The order of examination of a witness is direct, cross, redirect, and recross examination. Yan guys. Ito, pag-aaralan natin to sa criminal procedure, di ba guys, kung matatandaan nyo. Direct cross, redirect cross, and recross examination. When a witness is already testifying, the objection should be made as soon as the question is asked before the answer is given. Ang isang nagtetestify na witness, dapat ma-object ka agad na. Objection should be made as soon as the question is asked. Yan. Kung hindi pa natatapos yung question o tapos na yung question, dapat mag-object na to kung hindi talaga tama o wala sa basihan yung pinagsasabi ng isang abogado, isang prosecutor. In case the question is proper but the answer is objectionable, the remedy is to strike the answer of the record. Kung hindi nga naman tama, proper nga naman yung question, yung answer mo, pero yung sagot mo ay hindi talaga, parang hindi siya parang malayo sa kaso, object ng kabilang party yan. Documents offered as evidence should be objected at the time they are being offered. The offer of documentary evidence is made after the witnesses has testified and just before a party rests in his case. Bago natapos yung isang witnesses guys, dapat na yung documents ay nakahanda na, hindi yung matagal bago ibigay sa isang Korte Suprema. Ang ordinary witness is not allowed to testify on the facts he has not known or perceived through his senses. Yan guys. Ang isang ordinary witness ay walang karapatang magbigay ng isang testimonya na walang pagbabasihan guys. Tandaan nyo yan. Hindi basta-basta nakita lang. Kung di niya basta nakita ang isang pangyayari, wala siyang karapatan. On certain matters, an ordinary witness is permitted to express an opinion. Pero pinapayagan siya guys na magbigay ng opinion. To expedite the taking of evidence if he has adequate or sufficient knowledge or familiarity about them, such as, yan, kung alam niya daw to guys, itong siyam na to, pwede siya magbigay o pwede siya mag-testify sa court. Physical measure or dimension in terms of size, height, weight, or shape. Kung alam niya yung physical measures ng isang akusado, pwede niya sabihin sa Korte Suprema yan. Identity of person regarding sex, age, nationality, racial feature, or language spoken. Personality of person concerning the behavior or motion and mood. Appearance, personal reaction, or demeanor, whether calm, upset, frustrated, or scared. Mental condition of a person, whether normal or otherwise. Genuineness of the handwriting of authorship. Color, whether light, dark is intensity and shade. Intoxication, whether sober or drunk. Physical orientation and features such as velocity, motion, direction, and visibility. Yan guys. Kung alam ni ordinary witness to, pwede siya magbigay ng kanyang sariling opinion. Kasi meron siyang personal knowledge o sufficient knowledge and familiarity about sa taong yun o sa isang akusad na inaakusan sa isang criminal case o civil case. Yan. An expert witness is considered by the court due to special knowledge, skills, or experience in some field of science, trade, profession, and art, or calling. Yan guys, yung mga expert witness natin, tinuturing silang expert witness kung meron silang kakayahan o special knowledge na tinatawag natin skills, at tapos meron silang experience pagdating sa trabaho. Kasi guys, meron iba't ibang klase ng expert witness, di ba? The qualification of an expert witness is established by the Special Education Board. Yan. Training, experience, and particular field she is going to testify on. Kung sa isang bagay guys, kung baril yung pinag-uusapan, si ballistic, consider na expert witness. Kung sa documentation, si documentation expert, pwede siyang magbigay ng basihan. Kung forged ba to o hindi ba tama yung pagpirma sa isang dokumento, sila yon. Yung mga, kasi meron silang education guys. nag-training sila, tapos eksperyensyado sila sa isang bagay na to.